I've just finished a few hours worth of trying to fix the most recent 2 parts of Until Dawn. So there's a reason I haven't uploaded it for a while now. I recorded the next 2 parts for Chapter 5, Pray, and after I finish recording, I get out and, switch input on my monitor from the PlayStation 4 to my PC so I can, save the recordings and stuff. And I see when I get back to my PC that the recording ended at 45 minutes. But I recorded an hour and 5 minutes worth, or I played an hour and 5 minutes worth, basically. My webcam and my mic both recorded for like an hour and 4 or 5 minutes. But the game itself only recorded for 45. So I'm missing 20 minutes. So I basically have a part and a half of game footage. And then I'm missing the rest. That's the first problem. The second problem is apparently the volume was completely shut off on the game recording. So there's no background noise, there's no sound, there's no anything for the game itself. There's me talking, and that's what you get. So I've been trying to go back and reconstruct things. First of all, that's the first thing I'm doing. So I've been going through and trying to add sound back in. Now, because I ended at the end of a chapter last time, the beginning of the recording has, previously on Until Dawn. So that segment, I just downloaded basically a piece of somebody else's playthrough from YouTube, took just that clip, and I put that in the front, so now that has the appropriate sound. Then, after the previously on Until Dawn finishes, then it starts Mike wandering around in the snow. So I went back to a previous part that I recorded, way back when Mike was walking with Jess out to the cabin in the first place. And there's a bunch of places where there's no dialogue. I'm not talking, Jess and Mike are not talking, and they're just, either Mike is standing there looking around, and so there's just sound of wind blowing as the snow falls, right? Or there's Mike's footsteps walking on the snow. And so I took clips from each of those, for example, and I pulled them back. Like I took those, saved them as individual sound clips, and then I pulled them into the project. So when he's walking around, I had the footsteps playing. When he pauses, I stop the footsteps, kind of do a cut, right? And then I pull the rest of the footsteps sound effect over until he starts walking again. And then the footstep sounds resume. And then because there's that break in between, I have this wind background basically that I use as filler in between. So anyways, I've been going through and doing that kind of stuff. Also, and I have to be careful doing this, but I've also gotten some no commentary playthrough clips from Until Dawn, of that chapter specifically. And since I've only played Mike, obviously I'm not looking past after what happens with Mike. And I'm just taking the section with Mike, and when the person in the no commentary playthrough, for example, finds a totem, then I'm going to take from the moment he starts his little zoom in and you show him reaching for the totem, until he sets the totem back down and zooms back out to do normal walking again. So that segment there, I'm taking from the no commentary clip, and I'm putting that there, right, so that it has the same sound and stuff. Anyway, so there's a way to recover it, but it's really, really slow. But I don't see another way of doing it that will work really and stay true to the playthrough. There's already the problem with the second part that I recorded only being like a part of it, maybe the first 10, 15 minutes, whatever of it recorded. That's a problem too, because then I have to basically watch these other people's, because I might need 2 or 3 no commentary clips or something and piece them together to be able to do this. But I need to look at other people's no commentary playthroughs of the section where, I'm with Mike in the sanatorium, and then I have to basically take snippets and piece things together basically the recording goes to a certain point and I'm doing the sound restoration, right? And then once that point ends, then I basically have to try to basically just use other people's footage to find the same items that they find, that where the same items I already found in mine, I then have to take from their clips and show them finding their mic, finding the same items, if that makes sense. Anyway, so, and then basically I'm not going to have any choice. The last half of that is going to have to be newly recorded commentary. And because I've already seen stuff, I won't be able to be surprised, at certain things, of course. Unfortunately. But anyway, so I will have to re-record that last half so that I still have commentary for the last portion of the second part that I was trying to record. Anyway, it's a big mess. It's a really, really big mess. And it's going to take me forever. And it doesn't help that I'm going out of town the last half of this week. 6 a.m. Thursday, basically, is when I leave my place for the airport to catch an 8 o'clock flight. So 6 a.m. Thursday morning, I'm leaving. And I'm not coming back until I won't be home, because I think my plane lands at 10 or 10:30. So I won't be home until almost midnight my time. Sunday night. So I literally lose 4 days. I suppose on the plus side, it's possible during that time, because a lot of that time I'm going to be away. I won't be with my computer or my consoles, but I'll have my laptop with me. So I'm hoping maybe I can just install Sony Vegas on the laptop, take that all with me, and then have a copy of my project where I'm doing the restoration, have a copy of that I put on my laptop, and I could just continue working on restoring the part when I'm sitting in my stupid hotel room at the end of the day, because I have nothing else I can really be doing. Anyway, we'll see how it goes, but it's frustrating to say the least. The problem with a game like Until Dawn is the same problem as something like République, where you can't really it auto saves as you go. So you can't really go back to a previous save and reload and try to re-record what was screwed up on the recording. You don't have that option. It doesn't work. The only way I could do it is to go back and replay from the very beginning, and I already talked about how that's pretty much not going to work out. I mean, that's going to be really hard to try to duplicate the same thing that I did before, right? So, anyway. So this is a big pain in the butt. Sorry, this is a complaining vlog. Seems like I run into these issues all the time. I have the worst luck with recordings, apparently. I don't even know. You would think the recording would, if it failed once, I mean, it sucks, but at least you would think it wouldn't fail over and over and over. But it seems like all the time I have trouble with this stupid software. I don't understand it. Why would it just stop at 45 minutes? I think I'm done. I didn't click anything to tell you to stop. Why are you done? You're not out of hard drive space. Why are you done? Anyway, I'm not even going to really edit this, other than to have, make sure that there's decent sound quality. But otherwise, I'm not even going to edit this vlog. I just want to get it out so you guys know what's going on. I did get the next couple of parts of Last Guardian recorded. I'm going to record the next part of Risen. And so I can get those uploaded as well. So that's something, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I really don't know what to tell you, except that it's going to be delayed. So anyway, hopefully you guys are okay with that. I mean, obviously I can only do what I can do. So, but hopefully it doesn't disappoint you guys too much that it'll be delayed. On the plus side, somebody like Yvonne, who has hoped I haven't started Outlast yet, Outlast will be more delayed because I have to fix this problem with Until Dawn so I can finish the game. So, anyway, I guess that's it. I'm still in a positive attitude. I just, had to explain what was going on and what I'm doing to fix it and why it's a little bit frustrating, but more importantly, why the game has been delayed. So, I appreciate you guys being patient with me and understanding these problems happen. they seem to happen to me like all the time, and it would be nice if I had stuff that would just work the first time when I record. It just works. Doesn't have a problem, just works. It would be friggin' nice. Anyway, but whatever. What can you do, right? You just basically, okay, this is what we're confronted with. I'm going to work on fixing this, and I'm going to move forward. So that's what I'm doing. So anyway, it'll be delayed probably a while still. I mean, even with doing some restoration over the weekend, I'm not sure if I'll finish. I really don't think I will. So I'm guessing it might be another couple of weeks before the next part's up. So appreciate your patience on that. Anyway, I'm going to shut up now because I'm a big fat blabbermouth who can't seem to shut up at all. So I'm going to stop talking, but thanks for being patient with me. And I will see you guys in my next videos, and hopefully my next vlog will be a much more positive one. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Until next time.